Hello. So like yeah, continuing where we left from, you were basically um searching the different like how continents are connected to each other. So this is how they are connected to each other. And then now we wanted to search for um international stations, right? International ISPs. So then again, these are international ISPs. Let's see. So they are classified as tier one. These are tier one connecting internationally. Like international ISPs are basically connecting countries, I guess. These are the ones that handle the ISP. I mean the submarine cables. So international ISP connect. In fact, there is a cable that runs to North Korea as well. Yeah, so international. These are the backbone networks. Yeah, these are the undersea ones, as I said. AT&T, these are the major big players. Then we come to our regional ones like Rogers and something. There is one in the North Korea. I can search in. Yeah, there is one that goes to North Korea. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. It is North Korea is where now. No, no, no. There should be one. So basically, the ISP that well, I mean, they have tie-ups with such big companies. Not tie-ups, agreements. When Google is trying to lay one, but then it says it. So this is another one that is it's not yet come out, but it will be coming out. So it's going to be active. This RF is basically when it will be ready for service. It will be so what places it will connect. Oh, it will go along this. It's all the polar ions, the North Fiber. Yeah, the name is something like North Fiber, I guess. So the country, yeah, it has it. Oh, it's going all the way up to Finland right now. There is no directly to Finland. Oh, it comes via Norway. I see. There is one which is this is the Savilbat. Where is Korea? Korea, India is here, right? Russia, China, Korea. So Korea should be somewhere in between. Let's wait. Where is South Korea? The South Korea line. Oh, this is it's near, right? There is no. Oh, there is no. So there is one. There is nothing. Yeah, this is strange. There is one that goes from China. But then this is not North Korea. This is Russia. This is which country? This is China connecting China itself. Strange. There is one cable, but this is I don't know whether it's active or not. But there is this one, the Russia Japan cable that touches in. Right, started in 2022 by so the internet is fairly new in North Korea, I guess. I mean, national connection is fairly new. It's connecting Japan and is this operational? Oh, this is the polar one, right? This is still under construction. It's going to go from here all the way to Canada. Okay. Then we have national ISPs, Geo, and there should be one in India. Let's see in India. This is the United States. Submarine laying companies in India. Sorry. in which in A? Oh, I need to check. So they do the repairs as well. This is a highly trained job because you need to work underwater, right? This should be some company. I don't know whether it is in India or it might be China-based company. Tata does. Oh, there is submarine cable project. This is done by Tata. Bharti Airways also has a submarine project. That's cool. This is the Asia Pacific Gateway APG cable systems. And there is Starlight, which does the submarine HCLO. Then I have Global Marine GMS Subcom. Okay, this is good. Google and Facebook are trying to. I don't know. They are investing, but this I don't know whether this one is active or not. They are trying to have their. Oh, so Tata is a big player that leases submarine. Tata company that leases submarine. What is that company though? Oh, Tata Communications. So Tata Global Network. This is the one that does the submarine thing, I guess. Let's get back where we were. Okay now protocols. Protocols basically a standard set of rules. The term syntax to for the structure or format of data, meaning the order in which they are represented. Okay, basically syntax is how will the information be represented. For example, when I agree in English, so I say anything will be the information or the data that will be in English. Semantics is basically how to interpret that English. So for in English we follow a script, right? We will combine the alphabets to form a word. Similarly, how would I combine those bits in similar terms? Timing is basically how fast can I talk to a person. Okay. Standards. Okay, so then certain standards over there, standard organized. So there is international. No, then we thought of making since remember we are now everyone is using, right? So we have standardized these. Then there are certain standards or certain forums, telecommunications where you can go. Now then an internet channel is a thoroughly trusted specifier that is used to adore by those who work with the internet. So for example, there's a standard, it's a regulation. An internet draft is is a working document in progress with no official status. Upon recommendation from the internet authorities, a draft may process a request for comment. Now each RFC is edited a standard number and made available to all. Then recommend trading, these are basically sites that you can go. Key terms, what is the network access point? The data communication is a transfer of data from. So what we studied today. Okay, so let's see this. Let's maximize. But this is not that important. So now we were here. See what is internet? We studied this. And then we said internet is basically computers interconnected to each other. So this is one computer and this is another computer. So they are connected, that means it is communication. Now what is the internet service provider? This is also called as an ISP. Okay. So an ISP is basically access to its so basically there's a hierarchy of this as well. So you have national, regional, local. This is a very low level explanation, like a very not a very verbose, a very low level. What is an ISP? So basically it will provide me the connection to the internet. That's it. Okay, now then the thing is why do I need to pay the ISP? So why is the ISP charging me money? ISP have either network. So first of all, they have their network. Then they need to pay money for their network, the infrastructure. Then they have team, technical support, and also data transfer is basically will be using their they are medium, right? So this wire is they are medium, not ours. This wire is basically they are not ours. So we'll be using that. So we need to pay for that. Remember, fiber optics again is a very costly thing. I can let me search how much does a fiber optic cable cost. It's very costly. Although they will buy in bulk, like it will be the yeah it's see around $2 per meter. So imagine if I have trying to connect like a city. Imagine how much it will be 1,500. This is basically 90,000 Indian rupees. It's costly, right? This is not cheap. So even if I buy a local coaxial cable or a local wire line, that also will be costly, right? Where is this? Okay, that was open somewhere maybe. Yeah. I now what is this? This is what is this is talking about speed. We haven't touched that base. So our different ICP connector we have something called as internet. Oh, so like he's saying how our different ISPs connected. We haven't gone there. Like we haven't seen this part yet. What is peering again? What is CDN? We haven't. So communication protocols again. So these are basically rules, set of rules that one needs to follow at different. This is basically when we so there is a protocol stack that has been identified, and so basically this was originally DARPA defense, and then that agency. So basically they were able to establish 4 nodes, and then when it became public, it became so when it was initially it was ARPA and became DARPA. Then this ARPA was taken over by AT&T, and these are again two big companies, right? International ISPs. So companies that lay some companies that lay submarine, again this is GMS, or sorry, GMG group that lays dust. Then we have in India we have British Telecom, then we have Royal Balkalis, then we have in India Tata Communications. So it's countries, yeah. So we have optical fiber that are running inside. Remember, even electricity is being sent through optical fiber. So, and remember, there is not one single thing. Uh, there are like you have multiple fibers coming to a country, right? For whatever, for example, if even if one of them fails, the other one is that. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, suppose this one fails. Suppose if this fails, we have the other three to handle. So we cannot survive without internet at all today. This is again not this is not where we are. ICMP, no, this is something. This is too technical for now. So then, if that's all for the, then you say you go and search. This is all for this lecture. Yeah, this is all for this lecture. Then we will see network models. Then what is the OSI layer? This is when we start talking about application layer, OSI model, and the header and another steps. This is where we go in depth about what protocols are, what protocol stack has been used, which layer are we doing, why to do what that layer. RFCs. RFCs usually some standard as well as because you're right RFC. We haven't said about topology yet because yeah, this is basically all a request for comment. What is a request? The formal documentation book. So that's when I say RFC 32, am I referring to request for comment or is that something else? Or like Ethernet cable is with RFC. It is an RFC jack or something which is it? RFC 894. The Ethernet cable is no, the Ethernet cable is what is an RFC? RFC 826 CAT 6. Oh, it's RJ. That's something else. That is not what that is something else. I'm saying for RFCs. RFC is basically it's like a standard that is maintained. So that's all for today's lecture. Hope you guys are doing well and why did I see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.